Children, good morning. Today I'll explain you the second lesson of Moments Supplementary Reader in English, and the name of the lesson is The Adventures of Toto. This lesson is actually a short story written by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond tells us about a little monkey whose name is Toto. Actually, the author's grandfather was very much fond of keeping animals in his home. So, for that purpose only, he had made his own private zoo where he had kept number of animals such as a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a squirrel, a goat, and also a donkey. So, once what happened that grandfather saw Toto with a Tonga driver. The driver had tied up Toto to a feeding trough and he did not look in a good condition. So grandfather felt pity upon Toto and brought him home by paying rupee 5 to the Tonga driver. Now the author tells us about that what kind of a monkey Toto was. Toto was completely a mischievous monkey. Although he looked pretty, with his bright eyes, his deep eyebrows, his white sparkling teeth, and a broad smile on his face, he had a long tail and he treated his tail as his third hand to hang from one branch to another and using it to pick up things which he could not catch from his hands from trees. Toto's grandmother did not like the way the author's grandmother did not like the way the grandfather brought home number of animals, birds, etc. So this time when he brought Toto home, he kept his presence a secret by first keeping it in the author's room. But what happened that when they came back after some time, they saw that they found that Toto had already scratched out the wallpaper, had torn his school blazer into pieces. Looking at this, grandfather understood that Toto was not to be kept at home. So secretly, he put him in his private zoo in a big cage. One day, grandfather had to go out of station to collect his pension at Saharanpur. And it was not possible to leave Toto home in the zoo with other animals. So he decided to take Toto along with him. So what happened that author and his grandfather, they both prepared a big canvas bag and put Toto inside the bag. And they thought that it won't come out until grandfather opened the bag. Everything was all right until Saharanpur, but when at Saharanpur station, ticket collector was about to collect grandfather's ticket, he observed that Toto had taken out his head out of the bag and gave a wide smile to the ticket collector. Ticket collector got shocked to see that grandfather was carrying a dog with him. So he told that, sir, because you are carrying a dog with him, you would have to pay his fine. So grandfather took out Toto out of the bag to prove that it was not a dog but a monkey, but still ticket collector asked for the money because it resembled a dog. It was classified as a dog and grandfather had to pay 3 rupee as his fare to the ticket collector. Then grandfather took out his pet tortoise out of his pocket and asked the ticket collector if he had to pay any fare for it. But the ticket collector said that no, it's not a dog, no charge for it. Now gradually grandmother had also accepted Toto in the house. So now he was given a comfortable place in the stable where already their pet donkey Nana used to stay. But There also, Toto troubled Nana a lot. He used to pull his ears and was not allowing him to eat his hay. In this way, grandfather thought that it is difficult to keep him in the stable along with Nana. So from there also it was removed. Further, the author tells that how Toto cunningly used to test the temperature of the water during winters before taking a bath with his hand. He used to dip his finger inside the water to check its temperature, whether it was okay for taking a bath or not. And when the water became cold, he used to run to the kitchen fire to dry his body by sitting before the fire. And when anybody laughed upon him, seeing him in this condition, he would feel hurt and refuse to take bath anymore. Once a large kitchen kettle was kept on the fire with water in it to boil it for tea, and as soon as Toto saw the warm water, he went and sat inside the kettle. When the water began to boil, all of a sudden grandmother came over there and saved him by pulling him out of the kettle, and till that time he was almost half boiled. In this way he continued his mischief and he did number of incidents one after another. He used to tear off curtains, the dresses of authors' aunts whenever they passed by him, and in this way he troubled everyone in the home. One day, pulao was prepared for the lunch and it was kept in a large dish on the dining table. When Toto came over there, he found rice and started eating it on the table. When he was stopped by his aunts, grandmother, and grandfather, he picked up the dish of pulao and went out of the window, climbed up the jackfruit tree, and started eating pulao sitting on the tree. After eating the whole pulao, he threw down the dish, which broke into 100 pieces. Now, looking at these activities, grandfather soon realized that Toto was not the type of monkey which could be kept at home. So he decided to give it back to the Tonga driver, and soon he found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him by paying a sum of rupee 3. In this way, Ruskin Bond wants to tell us that there are some wild animals which we cannot keep at home because they have a particular nature and their nature cannot be changed. So it's better not to keep every animal as a pet at home, but we should let them live in the way they want to.